Hi everybody, this is Robert at Scott Leroy Marketing. Today we wanted to show you about a brand new update we found in the eEdge contact management system inside your database. There's a new view that's available when you're viewing individual contacts. It's fairly simple, but we just wanted to make sure to get ahead of this and make sure that you guys were aware of it. So our first step is going to be to get logged into our mykw.kw.com homepage just like always, and we'll click on View Contacts just like always to access our eEdge database. And then this should take us to our list of contacts. This part should look pretty familiar, but watch what happens when you click on an individual name in your list of contacts. It's going to pop out this new view of the details for that contact. And we've got several new tabs across the top here. We've got some more tools that we can use over here on the right. And it keeps the list of contacts that you were just looking at over here on the left. So you can click between one and the other. So if I click between Scott and myself here, it'll swap back and forth between our details without having to go back to the list. There is still no next button to go to the next contact, but you can just click on the next one over here in the list on the left. There are some additional things you can do with that contact over here on the right. Here on the dashboard, it's just showing you a timeline of their recent communications to you and from you. Shows you some stats about their favorited properties and searches, any activity they've done on your website, any saved searches that they're getting alerts for, any groups that they're a member of, any saved searches that, or excuse me, an option to add them to a saved search, an option to add them to a campaign, and an option to create a new transaction. That would be under this tab here. We're going to be creating a separate video for this transactions section. We just wanted to show you a quick overview here. So from the dashboard over to the right, this is details. This is their contact information. This is where you would put in their email, their phone number, and all of that stuff. You can edit that by clicking edit over here on the right. You can add a birthday or a purchase anniversary, and you can see all that information down here. You can even add links to their social media profiles right here. Next tab, we've got properties. This is where you can add addresses that they currently have, their current address. You can add saved searches so they can get listing alerts as new listings meet their criteria. You can see properties that they have favorited on your website, on your eEdge site, not on your Playster site, but on your eEdge site. And then if you upgrade to Pro, you can send them a CMA. You can also add an address or saved search over here on the right. Transactions here, like I said, we'll be doing that in a separate video. Over on the right, you can send them a message. You click on your little mail icon here and you click on the address you want to send the message to if they have multiple addresses. You can also call them or text them if you have a phone number stored in their contact details. You can also add a reminder using this little bell icon here. You can add a reminder type here. You can also edit the contact right here. That would be changing their contact information. Looks very familiar to what you're used to. Then you would save it. And then lastly, over here under More, we have some additional options for what we can do with them. We can use the follow-up wizard, which again, we're going to create another video specifically for the follow-up wizard, how to use that. You can send them specific listings out of the MLS. You can refer them. You can resend their welcome email from when they signed up on your website. You can print their information. You can create a vCard file where you can tap that on your phone and save them as a contact to your phone, or you can delete the contact. Now, once you're done working with a contact, to go back to the full list instead of just the name over here on the left, just click on name up here at the top. That'll take you back here to the full list. There is no X to close it. From inside their name, you can click on name. Actually, you know what? There is an X to close it. It would take you back to the full list as well. If you have any questions about that, feel free to send us an email at support@scottleroymarketing.com.